all over the world. I mean, she was telling me stories about France, Italy, Brazil, and South Africa. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. I don't think she's been in like a public airport in probably 10 years.
Oh, you mean like these people fly private?
All private, all the time, vacuum sealed, closed down, everything you can imagine at your fingertips.
Wow.
Like they own their own plane. This is awesome.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of, I mean, like, yeah, I'm kind of jealous, actually. I mean, they just, like, everything is top end. She never, like, she stays at the best hotels you can stay at, if not private homes. She eats the finest restaurants. It's all private jets. I mean, it's like, it's something she's comfortable doing. She does it very well. Clearly, she's successful.
And she's what? She's like their main assistant or house manager or whatever. I don't even know what the job title is.
She's like their life manager. They can't even do anything without her, I don't think. I mean,
she accompanies them on all these trips that they take around the world and in their private jets and fancy hotels and stuff?
Bro, I think she's like family to them now. Like, it's that clear how much they need her. You know, I mean, she does pretty much everything for them, I think.
I had a friend who had that job, and she did everything. Like, she got their prescriptions refilled, made their doctor's appointments, and even like, and they weren't that old. It wasn't like they were in their 70s and 80s and required. This was something that a 50-year-old should be able to manage their own medications and doctor appointments. Exactly. But they don't, I mean, they had I don't even think that they knew what they were getting diagnosed with. You know, she was just managing everything for them. And she did. I mean, she went along and made sure everything went as it was supposed to at the hotels. But
are their lives so busy that they have to have people do that for them?
Well, you know, that's where it gets debatable. And I get that. I could argue that I need that person.
I would imagine anyone would get used to that real quick.
Yeah, no kidding. But I mean, it wasn't, you know, the wife wasn't that busy. I mean, she did work in any way, shape, or form outside of the home. And the kids that they had, she didn't really spend much time with them. They had nannies in addition to
the personal assistant.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Well, that actually sounds really cool, Henry. So why is that? Like, what about that bothers you? Because it's not like she's this wealthy person. Like, you feel like you're out of your league, or what's the issue here?
Well, that's where it got complicated, right? So she started talking about all the places that she'd like to go to, you know, that she hasn't been to yet, which probably aren't that many. But there are places I've never even heard of, man, like Tortoli or something like that.
Tortuga?
I mean, I don't even...
Where's that?
Yeah, like, I don't even know where that... I have no idea.
It's in the Caribbean.
Yeah. Like, where is the Seychelles? I have no idea where that is.
In the Indian Ocean, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
How is it pronounced? I always saw the word, but I never knew how to...
Seychelles.
Seychelles.
Oh, my goodness.
Seychelles.
Yeah, and that's just not a lifestyle that you can afford, or it's not a lifestyle you're interested in, or it's not what?
Does she get a +1? Let's talk about that.
I mean, look, yeah, I'm interested in it. It's just not something that I can provide. You know, like, maybe they're hiring where she works.
Yeah, right. Well, let's talk to her. Raquel.
I'm so sorry I gave you that impression. Like, I don't have those kind of expectations. I'm a girl from the West Side who loves to be close from home, to like stay home when I can. I love my job, and I know it's not going to last forever, and I'm enjoying the traveling now, but I don't want to live like this forever. I want to get a dog, and I want to have a dog and not travel as much.
Yeah, what is your schedule like? I would imagine you're at their beck and call 24/7. I mean, the fact that you're talking to us right now is a little surprising, that you have a moment to yourself where you don't have to run and go do something for them. Has it become more structured over the years you've worked for them, or
somewhat.
Are there boundaries in terms of your life versus managing theirs?
Not as much as I'd like there to be. Right. Like, we probably go somewhere at least twice a month.
That's well. And how long are you gone for? Are you gone for a week at a time? So are you gone?
It definitely varies. Sometimes it is a week. Sometimes it could just be like 4 days.
Okay.
Have you ever stayed in a villa on Lake Como, Italy? And what is that like?
I'm not allowed
Did
to
you see
disclose.
George?
I bet she has a non-disclosure. I bet she can't tell you anything she's done.
Oh.
Probably not.
Although I do want to say, if you ever quit this job and my kid's older, I am down to take over.
Yeah. I got to challenge you a
say
little.
that.
I
You
know.
say that.
I already take care of you guys. I mean,
know.
Jen,
And we're pleasant.
I drive you around all the time.
I know, right?
I'm kidding.
But imagine some of these.
Oh, no. It's gotta be horrible.
Like the level of entitlement. I mean, I can remember my friend getting calls in the middle of the night over something so like could have waited.
Could you
till
turn down
morning.
the thermostat, please? I'm hot. I'm cold.
She was so miserable. She just felt like she had no life of her
Yeah,
own.
I could see
and
that.
She was so unhappy.
I always think about that too with like the Kardashians' assistants. Like they don't have a life that's their own outside of the identity they have with this other person.
Yeah.
They're pretty
Yeah.
much 24/7. But Henry said that they treat you sort of like family, which I would gather you've worked for them for a long time. They treat you relatively well. Although I do have to challenge you on the point that Henry's making. I know that sometimes, we have a tendency to take the good things in our lives for granted. And then when they're gone, we're like, oh God, I missed that. I just want to get back on a plane and go somewhere